After 30 minutes of nonsense, I managed to get a game up. So what do you know? Pretty cool. I lost the last one. I don't know if I shall be sharing it or not, but we can see. This is not a terrible hand by any stretch of the imagination. I got a little support here. I got some rampage. Obviously, Mana Crypt is good in any hand. It's particularly this hand would be better if I had an island instead of a Mutavault. But in my last game, Mutavault was helping me out quite some. I don't know if I will be sharing my last game. I did lose. Technically, I got third because one guy quit. One player had just obscene control of the game, and apparently I was the only one who wanted to do anything about it. Another guy essentially handed over the victory to him, and then ended the game with. He got second, but he ended up with no lands in play, sitting there watching. So yeah, and I thought the deck was doing stuff. But it just couldn't hang with like the raw power of other non-Murdude cards. Mermadukes. I don't understand. So, this ended up being Lucky Town. We got Sage of Fables down. Our wizards, we got some wizards in our hand. And some cute stuff going on. There's a plane chase card, for those of you who are not aware. Intimidate. Other creatures you have control intimidate. When your crap dies, each opponent loses a life. It's decent. We got Teriel, from the commander decks, the Anjal. I forgot what the other guy had. What did he have? He had Child of Alara, which will suck because we're playing a primarily permanent. This guy is mega new. I'm just looking at getting some of those weird plane chasey cards. They seem pretty cool. Let's see if we can make it through a game without someone quitting or ruining it. Oh my god, the two-player version of this is terrible. Everyone just scoops. I set up a game. I had people quitting before I even hit start. And it's really not awesome. Is Ira there? Alright, there we go. He was just shaving his balls or something cool like that. Talrond. At one point I had 4 little drakes out, but then the wrath spell started coming and there was not much I could do. Disenchant your Mana Crypt. Yes. Be prepared for something random. Smother my dude. He is smothered. And that's the difference in going first and not going first. What are you gonna do? Still a good opening draw. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this deck you have to win with some politicking, which is not the way I like to play this game, because I'm obviously not good at being friendly. So, yeah, definitely sucked. I mean, this is kind of like a cute card, but in this instance, it would actually have been pretty good. Getting a boost and drawing some cards was just fine. Last game was Wreckage. So, just in case I do not use said game, I will be at Gen Con wearing a large shirt. Chris will be there probably if he can motivate himself to get out of his hammock, and he might just stay home and hang out with a Yorkie all day. I don't know. I will be there playing some Commander with my buddy Nick Little, the guy who I brainstorm with on decks, and I will also be bringing my board game, Infamy, that I've been testing, and it's getting to the point where I should be kickstarting it in the next few months. I'm still in the process of getting a website up and all kinds of other weird stuff. I wasn't really planning on going this route, but hey, I'm going to do it. Why not, right? Why it is not. So let's see if my guy survives. Dude. Nothing I can do. So my good opening hand is being turned to nothingness by this moron, which I will just recast. I shouldn't call him a moron. He might be a very smart, nice person. But, yeah, obviously doesn't know the pecking order here because he keeps screwing with me. And I don't appreciate it. Man Fountain? I don't even know what to say. Yeah, Mana Crypt is insane. If you do not play it, you are a fool. A man fool, baby man fool. So we've got a primed hand to make our general good if this hoo-ah friggin' 86 jackalope leaves us alone. It looks like we have one player that will have Elans. Two, if Man Fountain gets his Elans going. You know, it's just like stuff like this. I don't like having to have a tap ability. And this art is terrible. Look at his scaly abs and belly button. He's like, I guess he's gonna like hump out with a hagfish or something. I gotta get you guys this video so that I can get the rule book for my game. And make some finishing little tweaks. But yeah, it's a game. And I consider it to be a good game. For those of you who like board games, I have definitely joined the enclave of the board game more so than playing Magic because I find that Magic makes me into a jerkhole, and most people that play Magic are also quite jerky. So I would rather play board games and enjoy myself. Though there are a couple board games that bring the worst out of me, like Dominant. Have you ever played Dominant Species, the board game Dominant Species? It is brutalitoid. We can't search our libraries. I don't really care about that. I mean, I have Watch Me Draw Fetch lands, but someone else can. It shuts down his Dryad, but I'm definitely smashing this friggin' guy's lips open. Please stop taking damage. There we go. There we go, Daddy Bear. Let's make some babies. Baby making music. This card should always be good, but I don't really want it. I want this card though. I want to have 2 mana left over when I'm done with this. I think this jerkalope. Thinking. I should play Kira in this deck. This poor friggin' guy. That's not what I wanted to do, by the way. 'Tis okay, my friends, 'tis okay. Fear not. Travelus will prevail. Why did I just do that when I know I can't search my deck? Wow. Boom. So I get a 2/3. Wow. Of course, the turn after he plays Stranglehold is the turn I draw a tutor. What was getting me was I was trying to think of what I would get, and I totally forgot what happened 4 seconds before that. So, yeah, the joke's on me, indeed. I just paid 4 for a 2/3 with Island Walk. But he's got a sweet face. Not like sweet, like cool. Like, he looks like he's a nice guy. He's got some sort of levitating berries in his hand. He's pretty dope. Aqualand. Hopefully I'll get to go on a rampaging counter spell spree. That was just pathetic. See, I don't want to go over to deck editor because I would like pull out some sweet plane chase cards that I'm going to try to find. So, you know. Like the Shardless Agent is cool. I mean, this guy is cool. The general that we saw play, who gives a crap. And this thing is, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I just like having weird cards. I'm sure they cost like $24 billion. We don't even have the deck up. Oh, I took out the Surge Spanner and I put in Gataxian Probe. That way I would have more freebie stuff, and it gives me a little more card draw. I'm tempted to take another land out, actually, because I only need like 4 to get rocking and rolling. But I don't want to screw myself. I can't believe I did that. That is so sad. This deck definitely needs more bounce. I should play something like Capsize, because Capsize would let me, I could buy it back. Like a bomb, baby, buck. So I will coordinate on here how to, if you want to come and like cuss me out in person or something cool like that, you can get a hold of me. I'll do it either in the thread in this actual video, or I will try to motivate someone at MTGO Academy to do something more than draft and get you guys. Man, I'm hating on the site that's posting my vids. Well, good thing those people don't even watch my vids, so I could say whatever I want. I could say, Marin, you need to learn how to say the letter V. I don't know if you know this. Marin says he says vampire instead of vampire, which is pretty sweet. He can have that clippers, yo. I don't give a funk, and I don't give a flunk. I can't get rid of all my counter spells. I think I ain't got no time walks up in this mother. This deck is so hard, because if you want to play straight Merfolk, it's just terrible. It's like, I want to try to play straight Merfolk. I knew that it wasn't really going to work, but, you know, it's like I was going to do a deck with Animar, and it's like, do I really just want to like bounce a bunch of Eldrazi for free a million times? And it just seems so freaking boring. It's just boring. Oh, I didn't get to use any of my counter spells. I'm going to say no. Oh, that's what I get for being a pessimist, huh? Come down, Rod, and watch the battle. I will beat him into the ground. He's just literally playing a precon, and he's housing people. I shall play my mage, my illusionist. Medallion illusionist. There's stuff we could play Sea Singer and crap like that, but it's like, you know, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. Yeah, I probably should just be playing that thing. This guy's cool and all, but it's cool that he's like, you know, weird like homoerotic lamprey man. I am the homoerotic lamprey man. Come to my boudoir, and I shall cover you in Pez. I hope someone laughed at that somewhere. Shall you come into my domain? Oh my god, I read this freaking, you know what, I should try to find this one on the, I was gonna say on the phone. I should try to find this email that I forwarded to my friend Andy. It was like some, Eastern European guy, which my friend Andy and I both, when we, play games, we both talk in this Middle Eastern, or not Middle Eastern, Eastern European accent, and we just say really stupid things to one another. And I found this really funny embrace. I found this really funny email. What is going on? Oh, I found it. I will tell you. Sorry, guys. I'm like eradicating your mind frames. So this is what I found. This was like an email. This is our post that someone put on like a thread to someone else. It says, "Hello, Michelle. Sorry for didn't come tonight. Before to live, I will come for make dance and say goodbye to Tao instead of to you and everybody. Colon space colon space promise. Have a nice dancing dreams. Embrace Vincenzo." How sweet is that? And once again, not sweet like cool, but sweet like endearing. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty special. Or as Miley Cyrus would say, it's a pretty cool. We're just gonna beat you up. Hoo-ah, hoo-ah. Oh, come on. You gotta bang, 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 bang on the drum. Hi. Why doesn't phasing, triggering, come into play effects? Enters the battlefield effects. And I laid on the hood of a car. And I tried to poop out a star. This beautiful Perit. This guy's got two little fish peeners. I think I already made that joke. I know a guy looks exactly like that. This looks like the art from the comic book Lock and Key. Have you guys read Lock and Key? That's a good one. I highly recommend that. All jiznoks aside. If you come this way, I will kill your idiot guy. No, Tra D. Williams. Or Ira D. Williams. Why did I say Tra? We come from the land of Budapest. Alright. Guess who's coming for supper? He's coming for supper. He's going to die in a sweet one-for-one trade. Man, him killing my Sage of Fables just pooed all over my game. Look at this. Wizard, wizard, wizard. Upper bottle, wizard. Come on, Buster Brown. Let's get down in the doodoo lands. Oh, you didn't think I was going to do that? Huh? 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 Come on, you gotta have a tricky trick. Yeah. Please quit giving him the opportunity to trigger effects. Trigaro. My name is Trigaro Jones. I am for to make love. Dude, is Ira double dipping? Normally what I do is I'll friend the... Here, I'll show you what I normally do. You want to see how petty I am? I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Then we go to Just for Fun. And then we say buddies. And then we go over here and we tell... Oh, magic. Why are magic people so terrible? Why? They're so rude. Oh, I'm getting blocked. I need to buy a Val. I ain't recasting this fool for the second time. No, mister, no. Dude. I mean, why? This guy's wasting my time. Look, I've been sat here since 5 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah, let's get rid of that muddle of the mixture before I try to use it. Come find me, Ira D. Williams. Come find me at Gen Con. We'll settle this like human men. Please let me find back. If I find back to basics right now, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, who called it? Who called it? This guy. We'll let this go. We'll let that go. Put this down. And we'll say, eat a Bisnock. Do you understand how awesome it is that I friggin' drew that thing? That is tremendously funny. And I can even untap it with Snap, and I'll go, whenever I play Snap, I'm going to say, oh, Snap. Awesome. There you go, guys. That's awesome magic for you. That's awesome magic for you. Some awesome magic. We're just gonna jump in straight into a new game without resetting. Plus we're like sweetly lucking out. Look at this, everyone's got Maelstrom Wanderer. And that means they's gonna have islands. Oh my god. I know some of you may say, well, what's the big deal? Just let them blah blah blah. Well, I'm trying to make a friggin' video for you guys, and personally I don't want to sit around while some jackass plays 2 games because he's a greedy piece of crap. It's not really fair to you guys, it's not really fair to anyone else in the other games, because some moron can't make up his mind and just play 1 game. So we have Sharoon, and then this plane chasey dude, for those of you who haven't seen that. It's pretty cool. Protocol. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but it is something. Weirdly, I think I play this guy. Mana Crypt 2 games in a row, not bad. The bad news is spreading seeds, but don't do too much. I hope to draw, well, even if I draw an island, playing Talron doesn't do anything. I got no sweet spells in my hand. Well, I have spells in my hand. Man. Truthfully, I should have played Master there. Try to get more mileage out of my mana next turn. That was a bad play. Oh my god, I saw the Total Recall remake. Oh. Yeah, so turn this off if you don't want to hear spoiler stuff, because it was pretty... You know, the thing was, it wasn't terrible, it was just like so mediocre. They took like this ridiculous, classically, overtly violent movie and just made it like, you know? Like, why couldn't they just made like a new weird, okay, sci-fi movie? Why did that have to be called Total Recall? It could have pretty much been the same thing. This guy is going to be a problem. No. Ought to have been okay. We're full of beats. We're full of beats. Doesn't matter, I'm in some sweet, sweet trouble. Come on, Frank Puma. Dead thou is. See, this is like where if Mutavault was a friggin' island, he would be better. Maybe playing that Talron would have been a better play. Then I would have Mana Drain and Hindrage. Oh, come on, be like an Indiana player and just do everything in main A and then hit F8. Guys are playing like their Go teacher or some crap told them to do this. Always stop in main B. When you have no creatures, nothing else, stop in main B. We have to play the politics here. Be negative again. You son of a bitch. Some real trouble here, man. This lack of islands is not the coolest. Oh. We are not in as much trouble now. Thou shalt spread their seas. That also helps. I wonder if Vanessa is a girl. My dad's name is Dana, and his dad is Vanis. Howdy ho, little pilgrim. Say hello. Are you too sick? Why are you wearing wrestling trousers? Huh? Jen, tell me. Answer the question. Do you believe in the eagle's chest? Answer me now, Picklehead. Well, this sucks. I think I was in firm control of this game until that happened. Unfortunately, I think countering that is the difference between letting Vanessa get right the hell back in here. So, let's me gosh. Come, small pilgrim. Good news is everyone has islands. Jennifer, do you believe in the Geneva Convention? Do you believe in the power of Jesus Christ? Does he compel you? Jen thinks she has a cold, but really she has this thing called being lazy. Is that what it is? Is that the disease you have? Do you want me to tell me about your new sweet car? And how you have to move it every like 3 hours to get parking tickets. Having a car in New York. It's like having an airplane on the bottom of the sea. Oh, this is my merfolk lord voice, by the way. What do you think? Hold on, I'll make it sound more realistic. You ready? This is the merfolk lord. Someone's just gonna make a inappropriate joke about that. You don't like that sweet joke? Howdy ho, little pilgrim. Jen, I just want to not have to make this video anymore, but no one will play nice. Jen said that happens every time. Right you are, little pilgrim. I'm gonna just play high tide in this bitch. Here comes a soul ring, little pilgrim. So, my plan here is he's going to play as general. I'm relatively confident he will play as general. Yep. I will manage you, General. During my upkeep, I shall mystical do the for a gush. No, for, whatchamacallit. The draw 6, or draw their hand worth the cards card. Recurring insight. I believe McSpencer has a counterspell. What the shit is that? I'm gaining control of my ragery guy. That's pretty bad. That is also very bad. In fact, I think that is worse than his general. If we have a counterspell on top of this, forget about it. So if that stupid mutavault was an island, many a thing would be different, little pumpkin. I should probably be playing Ancient Tomb in this deck. Yeah. It's fine. He dies. Voila. I do what I want. I do what I want. Tell me about how you do what you want. Oh, I did what I want. Scratch me. Jen's scratching my back, and we're not doing something inappropriate. Well, it's gross that she has to touch me, but for her, I mean. She's got like a handful of back hair and all kinds of stuff. Jennifer! Why won't you make me any chicken fingers? What are you talking about? No one can even eat those chicken fingers. Oh, this idiot had to play that card. I'm in quite some trouble now because of this fool. Tarland! I want to call him Tarland instead of Talleyrand. I think it's funny. Tarland! Come! Join the pilgrims! If this freak counterspells my guy instead of counterspelling the other terrifying crap that's been going on, I shall be quite upset. Correct, Talleyrand. 'Tis you, Vanessa, I shall draw the cards from. Tell you one thing that is most certainly happening. This is not saying on his dude. Man, I don't think it's worth playing the stupid master of toilet seats or whatever the shit this guy's name is. I need this blue mana. Up and at 'em. Isn't that right, Jen? What are you doing, Jen? Oh, oh no, my lifestyle. Come on, you son of a gun. See, this deck is terrible. What's this word called? Try to say it. Condottiere. Or condottiere, or something like that. I have the fantasy flight game Condottiere, so that I'm proud of me. I am the Merfolk Lord. Bah! Jen, am I the Merfolk Lord? I am. Bah! Behold my wicked staff. 'Tis gnarled from the bane. I am the Condottiere. My mercenaries would be sad if you keep talking to me this way. Brah. Then are you afraid of my mercenaries? Would you like me to sing you a mercenary song? Get it instead of a mercenary song? Oh, I get it. I get it. So good. See, that could have been a surge spanner. It would have been a pointless. His hand is a toilet seat. What does he have? Goblin Maker. What is this? Chaos Warp, Loving Sabbath, Grim Monolith, Kodama's Reach, and Primal Growth. Damn you to hell! It's been 3 hours since the pandas came downstairs? What? What? What the shit is that? A little sandwich? Did you finish your sandwich from when we got brunch today, or are you continuing your tradition of collecting food? Jen is a restaurant food hoarder. Oh, if you look at the fridge, you will see 5 grains of rice from Indian food from 4 months ago that I saved in a Ziploc bag. I have an orange peel I found on the street. There is 1 packet of saltines in the medicine cabinet. I have a PB&J my mom gave me when I was 13. I am bronzing a lot of things. The thing that sucks about this deck is people look at this stupid 2/2 guys and people get worried. They're like, oh man, he's got quite the advantage now. Oh, is Hobbit touching you with his little paw? Is he telling you he wants some? He wants love or he wants food? He wants both! Jen, I'm convinced that one of the otter pops was leaking because someone stuck a hypodermic needle full of poison in it. This is what my mind is telling me. Is that, you think that I'm correct? Do you think I have CSI like skills of deduction? I made love to Catherine Zeta-Jones on an ottoman. Why was the Ottoman Empire, why were they these scary guys, and now it's just like a little tiny footstool is all they have to be named after them? They were famous for doing this. Yes, they were. Good. He did exactly what I was hoping he would do. I'm covered in the skin of a puma. I should have Down syndrome? I should be tested for Down syndrome. I told you I have SIDS. Jin gets mad because I think autism is contagious. I'm sure some of you out there have autistic people in your life. Jin teaches autistic kids. I'm a germaphobe. What can I say? I understand. Autism is not contagious. Jen, can I tell them about your kids? Why? What about the one that just pulled his penis out and peed on the back of a black girl's head? Oh, he smeared his poop in her hair? Oh my god. Like a baby ape. Jen, would you get mad at me if I called you baby ape from now on? Where are you going? Why are you shaking your butt so hard? Sorry guys, I'm being distracted. 'Tis a woman striding across the avenue. This deck is terrible. Yeah, that thing is retarded. This guy just got like all of his crap out of his deck. Oh, what happened to this poor format? Moving the multiplayer room. What were you guys thinking, Watsy? You killed enough alternate formats. Why more? Wait, what the shit happened? Oh, okay. I thought for some reason his... Wait, why is one living? I thought they both die. There we go. Mr. Special Pants. Quick to the fountain, what do you do? What make yourself into an island? Quick silver fountain, what the jabble? I might almost up into an island. Don't leave me in here, McSpencer, with these guys. With McSteamy and McDreamy. I have a good friend who's upset, thinks that all I eat is chips and salsa. I think he's kind of right. I have quite a love for chips and salsa. Quite a love indeed. What the hell is this? I never even noticed. Is this guy just barfing everywhere? He's just like puking with like kanji shooting out of his eyes. Doesn't hinder mean to slow down? What the hell? This guy's being like electrocuted. Why is this format so impossible? It's too impossible to play. It's true, it's true. Maybe I should try to bring 100 card back. But I fear not even I am powerful enough. Ugh. Tis I, the penguin of the night. Perhaps Shapesharer is not as good as we thought. He appears to be going on a fishing trip. A dirty, dirty fishing trip. I wouldn't be shenanigans. Probably. Ships in the night. Let me just see if I gush what it does for me. Come on, force of will. Back to negation. Something. Yeah, I'm not letting that hit the table. We might have the shenanigans to back it up. I mean, I can bottom as general, but no. I can bottom as general, but to what end? Essence Warden. Are you kidding me? Compound Man. I don't even know what. No, I shall bounce it. No. I need like windfall or some crap. Which would quite frankly be terrible right now. And as you can see, the deck can do some neat stuff. And like I said, I damn it, he beat me to saying no snap. I don't think this is like the best build by any stretch of the imagination. Man's hand was already full. I am assuredly in trouble. Especially because I'm not playing like I'm playing crap Reliquary Tower, which I wish I was. Yeah. I mean, one stupid life every time I play this thing. I get it. We'll draw 7 of cards. That's not helping things. Yes, this guy could be getting an extra counter on him, but I would rather pay 1 less mana. I am in a situation like this. And I whiffed because I didn't play my land first. Had I played my island, I would have played my Master of the Pearl Trident, and it would be much better than this. I mean, here you're getting to see the deck do some cool stuff, but does it really matter in the end? Probably not. And the other thing that's retarded is I should have attacked first so that he didn't gain all that life. This perpetual card advantage bullshit is too much for me. I'm gonna try. Yeah, he would have gained like, he'd be on like 9 or something. Oh, I can still play Spell Crumple. That's good. Goodbye, Island. You are my best friend. My merfolk army is quite compelling. Would you like to have a sandwich? I'm the merfolk lord. Last thing I need for him to do is get rid of Talleyrand. I need Talleyrand so I can take advantage of the sea and the sky at the same time. I want to be in the sea and the sky at the same time. What? Bah. So there I go, piling on 1,000 pounds of applied pressure toward him. I mean, this could be tightened up a little bit. Quicksilver fountain is silly. That could come out for a faux show. I don't really care about this thing. It's the worrisome spells that come with it. Okay, he's got that Drake as well. Tis fine. Doth is fine. Uber. My merman can walk across the sea. I should truly counter something, but I would much rather let my counter be for something that's critical, like if he blows up the world. I don't want him to blow up the world. Am I fat? Am I fat? Am I fat? That was my fat drumming. Oh man, then he deprives me of a draw strep. What a sweet dude. And he draws 2 cards. Sweet. So 2 people quit. This format has gone to the birds. To the toilet birds. My dear. Is this an expo coming my way? Irrelevante. We gotta go through this nonsense now. Josh, let me win. My name is Jen and the love. Why do I gotta go down? No, you gotta wait. Just, it's almost over. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Okay? My name is Jen and I live in the toilet. Have a crap vivid land. We gotta go. I mean, seriously, there's like a million cards in here that I could give. Nothing. Give not a crapping care about. Oh, Sinister. Jen, you gotta say, oh, sunshine. Swire. Swire. Why don't you get them chicken tenders in the damn oven? Make me fish tenders. Be a garden tender. Oh, I can't do it. I'll die by the morning. Jen, why did you go? I didn't do it. Why did you go? No, sir. I do not approve. I shall win this game now! Then you gotta go. Jen gets mad at me because I make fun of the way she cries. Because when she cries, she goes. I think it's funny. But I think it's real funny for some reason. Oh, that's just my cigarettes. Sorry, I just went. Listen here, pony boy. You don't want to F with me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. This freak trying to take that. I won the flipping flip. Come, would you like to watch the play called Brigadoon? Can you just cry for everyone once? Just once times. Come, behold my power. I am known as Brigadoon. You think you're so funny? Yeah, I'm drinking and I have to get my hydrated on. Why won't you believe in me? Oh my god, I won a frickin' game. Because 2 people conceded. Though, I must say, the deck performed better this time. I have no confidence in it whatsoever. These little Drake guys are actually not terrible. But, my darling, my dear, my peach, my man peach, come to the beachhead, roll in the sand, I'm made of poop. We are frickin' family, punk ass. How much does it cost to activate this guy, bruh? Listen here, John, you can't talk to me that way, bruh. I've never used this card, so do forgive. I shall target him. has like a nice sound to it. Holy shit, look how bad I beat this guy. Say it. Say holy shit. Jen never cusses. I only heard her say the F word twice, and it was when she was talking about her sister. Alright, so that's it. I don't care anymore. What would I do to make this deck better? I would throw it into an incinerator. I mean, look, the deck's not terrible. I'm too lazy to pull the deck out and... fine. Fine, I'll do it. Fine, let's talk about the deck. That was like the jank-astiest way I could have possibly made this video. Play one game, fail, start another game. Bah, I'm the Buffalo Lord. I'm the Buffalo Lord. I demand fish sticks now, bah. You would make me a fish. Go to the river, catch me a fish, and get me some penicillin, too. Alright, I wanted to see this guy. I paid 1 Tix for him. Look at this guy. He's friggin' mob deep, man. He's wrestling and shit. Alright, he would have been super cool. I mean, this thing is stupid. Let's talk about what's stupid. I like all these cards. We didn't see Jitte in action, but we know Jitte is good. Snap ended up being a really good call. I think Snap is right in this deck. Shape Changer is right in this deck. You know, this guy probably should be like Merfolk Looter. And if he's not Merfolk Looter, then this guy should be Merfolk Looter, because our curve is low enough. You know, the Sage of Fables thing, it's just like corny. If I had to go into a second color with this deck, I would go with, I'd play like, you know, even though it's not a Merfolk general, I'd play like Edric, and I'd play the green Merfolk, but then at that point, why would I play that deck? I didn't get to use this guy, so I have no real, you know, opinion on him. You know, here I am, and I'm just pulling out shitloads of Merfolk dudes. I think the counterspell complement is really good. You know, I think the best thing for it is just this, like Talrond is actually good. I think the counterspell complement's nice, and I think all the little mer dudes are good. Like the Merfolk Lord guys are good. In terms of, you know, there's, of course. Let me just look through my stuff quickly to give you my closing comments. Kosi's Trickster is good. I mean, Enclave, Crypto. I mean, I probably would put this guy in. Rootwater Thief does nothing. I mean, this guy will let you steal a blocker, I guess. But that seems pretty weak as shit. I mean, you could play Augur Bolas. At least he's like... You know, you probably play Augur over that Phase Out guy, because he's cheaper, and he's a wizard. If you want to keep the Sage in. There's Kosi's Trickster. I thought about playing this crapper. I think she's probably good. The Quicksilver Fountain thing, I don't know if that works, really, because I drew it only this one time, and it was extremely irrelevant. I mean, Pilferer might be good, because you get some card control. I mean, these are just the ones that I own. I mean, Dowser, I know he was nuts and limited, but I mean, you could play Foul Sage by playing 4 for a 2/2 just to draw a card when it gets to attack seems pretty terrible. The fact that 3 turns go by before he draws you another card seems pretty weak. You know, you could go the rogue way, and then you could play like Notorious Throng or something like that to give you more dudes. And there's like Sig River Guide. I mean, if you get into white, it looks like white would probably be more stronger rather. No, I'm taking a bath. Are you filling up the bath? Why am I hearing a bath? Oh, I think the Coral Helm Commander is very good. It's just, you know, all the Merfolk are just like draft spoils, or they're not good. Like, the green ones are cool, the Skyfolk and the, and this guy sucks. I mean, this guy, he's terrible. I guess Leech Bonder's kind of cool, but not really. This guy would be awesome, you know, if there was a way to give Island Walk that's a little easier. I mean, what are you gonna play, like Steam Bed Architects or some crap like that? I mean, it's just they're just weak, man. Like, look at this guy. Who gives a crap about this guy? And you have these little piddly guys like this, and then Medallion Merchant or whatever it's called that lets you draw. That seems okay. There's not really much incentive to bounce things. You're not going to win in this kind. Jesus, it's going to be a real crapshoot to get those guys off. And gaining Mountain Walk for a 2/1, like, who cares? These guys are cool, but I was looking at using these because I thought that would be neat, more jobless merfolk, but they did not really work the way I wanted them to. That guy's a piece. Why would I ever not cycle that guy? It's just bad. I mean, like, why would I ever play this card, ever? And he doesn't even have a job. A flying 1/3 that someone has a mountain and I have an island. I mean, like, the Sea Scryer is probably fine. These guys are cool, like that guy, and then the one lets you just cantrip. Terrible. Limited card. Target merfolk. So I can only if it's a friggin' merfolk can I do the thing if I try to do the Aqua Assassin guy. I mean, he's obviously good, and he's obviously good. This was the guy I was talking about earlier. He is terrible. Why do none of the merfolks have jobs, Jen? Why are they so jobless? I mean, this guy's horrific. It's just... yeah, they're just not strong. I mean, it's not... I can't even think of a time where I've done this where I've just felt like I failed at making a deck. But, I took on the challenge, and I was hoping that this was something that I could... I even text my buddy Nick today. I was like, I want to make Merfolk, and he's like, I think the best thing he could give me was maybe. They're good in constructed formats where you can have foil. Like, he's a fine little dude. This card could be fun, I guess, and could get big, but it'll probably get killed before it becomes remotely relevant. Yeah. I love this card, and I would even play this card just because you can just eat other people's cards. That's pretty neat. You could make opposition with Miro Commerce or something, but I just don't think that there's much that you can do. It's just, you have very limited cards, and literally the cards are more of the limited variety, so, okay, I'm just talking in circles. So anyway, Gen Con, I'll be there. Jen might be there, too. She's coming with it, but I might just let her roam the streets of Indianapolis in the summer, doing nothing but feeling sad and lonely. And I will be there with my game, Infamy. Think Total Recall, the old one, meets Reservoir Dogs, the only one. And, yeah, so make comments below. I'm sure you're all disappointed, but you know what? Who gives a shiza? So, much love. Good boy.